Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokémon YouTube channel, where today we have not one but two of potentially the greatest Pokemon TCG product out there. It is the booster bundle. Now, a lot of people, will say the ETB or potentially the booster box, but also a lot of people will say the booster bundle. When you think it's got 6 packs, a lot of people talk about it having really good hit rates and then also just really good value for money. Market price for a booster bundle, I'm fairly certain, is only £25. It's not what I paid for these two, but obviously market price being £25 for 6 packs with good hit rates, very hard to complain. So today we have the new set, Chaos Rising, and one of the most iconic sets, Prismatic Evolutions. So we're going to start off with the Chaos Rising. We'll just set Prismatic to the side for now, and without further ado, let's get into it. So I bought these two off eBay, off very reputable sellers, good reviews and all that. I didn't actually realise that the new Mega Evolution booster bundles were bigger than the old ones. So I knew they opened up differently because these ones open up with with that at the top, so it can't really be used as a deck box anymore, which is what a lot of people used to use it for. But here we are, got 6 packs of the new set Chaos Rising, and let's get straight into it. So yeah, a big reason why people talk about the booster bundle being one of the better products is the hit rates. People talk about the hit rates as being really, really good. So today we're here to test this. We've got a Sliggoo, a Mareep, and a Crobat. Nothing in that first pack there. But yeah, really excited. I've only ever opened one booster bundle before. I was lucky enough for it to be a 151 booster bundle. And that was in a video that I recorded but never actually released. I don't have that video anymore, or else I would think about potentially editing it and posting it. But yeah, I got an IR, an EX, and a full art. I think that was my hits. But like I said, it was quite a while ago. It was I got it from a card shop for 90. Not card shop, sorry, card show for £90, and now they're going for like anywhere from like 150. Ooh, we have a Gorgeist EX full art as our first hit of the day. We will put that in a sleeve and put that on the back there. So yeah, I think I was lucky enough to open that. It's the only actually time I've been able to open 151, because if you're big into the TCG, you'll know how hard it is to get your hands on that set. So I haven't even really seen it out in public ever since then. So I'm lucky enough to have been able to open it. Didn't get anything crazy, but it was still a good opportunity. Oh, we have the Sliggoo illustration rare on the 3rd pack here. Nothing behind. We'll sleeve that up, and for me that takes over as so far the best hit of the day, taking over that Gorgeist. We'll set that to the back now. So yeah, so if you look, there's already only 3 packs in, full art and an illustration rare. So I think it is clear to see that the hit rates in booster bundles are really good. So it is understandable why this is such a popular product. Here we go, we have a Fighting Energy, Eldon, Kakuna, Fluffy, Froakie, Golisopod, Claydol, Aza's Tranquility, Chespin, Golbat, and a Chestnut. Now, the last video I put up was chasing the God Pack in Ascended Heroes, and I would just like to say thank you for the reception that video's got. Like for some people it may not seem like a lot, but for me, I think it's on 270 views at the time of recording this. And for me that's a lot, because my other videos that I posted have gotten no more than I think like 38, 40 odd. So it means a lot that to get even 200 views was a lot. That's like 200 people just sitting down and taking time out of their day to watch me. And we've got a Mega Pyro here, which could potentially be the last hit, just with my experience. Obviously, like I said, I've only opened one, but then also watching people open them, it seems like you're around about expecting 3 hits, but obviously it could be more. Anyway, yeah, so I would just like to thank everyone for that, gained obviously some subscribers off that, so we've hit 10 subs, which once again wouldn't be seen as a lot for some people, but for me that was a big deal. So I'm just really thankful for everyone who's shown their support. If you want to continue to show support, like, comment, subscribe, all of that, it helps push me out to the algorithm. It would be much appreciated. And I'm just realizing here we're on to the last pack, and I haven't even really spoke about the big hits of this set. Obviously, it's the newest set, so a lot of people have been rushing to go open this. I haven't been able to open a lot, but I've been able to open just a few single packs. Obviously the big hitters are the Greninja SIR and the Greninja Gold. Would definitely be really great to hit that here in the last pack. A bit of last pack magic off this booster bundle. What can we get? Nothing here and nothing there. So from the first booster bundle here, we have 3 hits, an EX, a full art, and an illustration rare. But now we move on to prismatic evolutions. Now, anyone who has watched a previous video I've posted on this channel, which was opening the premium figure collection, I believe it was called, will know, will definitely know that I've got some bad experiences with prismatic, to put it simply. I opened that pink collection, which I can't remember how many packs I had. It was 8 or 10. I'll put on the screen how many it was. And I got nothing, to say the least. I got a Snorlax EX, and that was it. So we're looking for some redemption today. My last video on this channel, well, most recent video on this channel, sorry, was hunting for the God Pack in Ascended Heroes. I mean, I would definitely not mind a God Pack out of prismatic. So these 2 booster bundles as well, I should say, it cost me 35 for Chaos Rising, which isn't bad, like I say, but for second hand, well, obviously not buying it like in person, in a store, only £10 on the market, which isn't bad. And then prismatic as well, probably, I'd say besides 151 is probably the biggest set out of the Scarlet and Violet era, like the most famous. This is what it's called, Heavily Scalped. Like, it kind of kicked off a resurgence in the TCG. And so yeah, and this only cost me 65, and I was actually surprised for it to be that cheap. Still comes out to over like £10 a pack, but for a sealed booster bundle, it's not terrible. Oh my god! 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 This cannot be happening. Oh my god! Oh my god! We have the Jolteon SIR. Anyone who's ever opened prismatic knows how bad the hit rates are. So to pull any SIR would be great. But Jolteon, oh my god. For people who don't know, well, no one would normally mention it, sorry. My favourite Pokemon is Torterra, but it doesn't get printed in the TCG a lot, so my dream card has always been this Jolteon SIR, because my second favourite Pokemon, sorry, is Jolteon. So in terms of the TCG, my Pokemon that I chase and I want the cards from is Jolteon. I cannot believe that this has happened. Very good condition. I don't know if I'll grade it, I might, but oh my god, the Jolteon SIR, it cannot, for me personally, cannot get better than that. I know most people's hunt would be for the Umbreon, but the Jolteon, this is quite literally my dream card. I cannot believe that, and I think it goes without saying that it overtakes the Sliggoo on the top hit of the day. Oh my god. I cannot believe that. So we'll add that to my Jolteon collection. I'm at the start of a Jolteon binder, and this is a perfect addition. Wow. I mean, what can we even get out of the rest of the packs? I don't think it's possible for me to still get like a God Pack or another SIR or anything, which I'm not angry about at all. Like I said, that was my dream, but wow. I cannot believe this. This is weird. Like, you know, when I bought this, you know, I don't know if this is just me, but when I like buy a product all the time, or like I'm ordering stuff and I'm waiting for it, especially like since I'm filming for YouTube, I think about, you know, like, oh, what if I pull this, what if I pull that, and then I'm just like, oh, it'll never happen. Like I say, my luck with prismatic was terrible. We have a Professor Research and a Lucario EX. So this is what I was thinking about. I was thinking about, wow, what if I pulled a God Pack, or what if I even just pulled the Jolteon? And I have. Wow. Anyway, I think this Lucario takes over. Obviously not. We'll put that over there. Wow. Sorry, that is crazy. Anyway, I'll shut up about it now. So yeah, anyway, I was talking about the God Packs, I think, before I pulled that. So yeah, so prismatic is one of 3, technically 4 if you count Black Bolt and White Flare. Like, obviously I've kind of grouped them together, but they're very similar. Hollow Energy, imagine. Oh, imagine. I don't think it was ever going to happen, but it could have. So yeah, one of 3 sets to have a a God Pack in it. I'm flustered, Umbreon Hollow, flustered from pulling that. To have a God Pack in it. So it's been, the first was Prismatic Evolutions, which was obviously the God Pack was all of the Evolutions and an Eevee Master Ball, I believe, at the start. And then we moved on to Black Bolt White Flare, which was 9 illustration rares and 1 SIR, and then Ascended Heroes, which was 3 Mega Attack rares and 7 SIRs. I don't really count 151 in that discussion because they had demigod packs, which is where the last 3 cards are hit, whereas like a full god pack is every card. Ooh, we have a Sparkling Crystal and 2 Flareons. I suppose we'll sleeve this up. A-Spec's good for the more so for the players than collectors, but still quite cool cards. Oh, that's fun. We still have 2 packs left here. I'm not expecting anything else, and I'm not really fussed if I get anything else. I pulled my chase. I don't ever need to open Prismatic again, realistically. But yeah, so I would say Prismatic probably has the best. Well, not probably. I'd just say it just does have the best God pack. So yeah, it would have been a dream to hit one here, but wow, I don't need to anymore. Me and Prismatic are done. I don't need to open this set anymore. I don't need to go through the pain. For anyone who doesn't know as well, Prismatic doesn't have illustration res. Instead, just opting to have a lot of SIRs. I'll put up how many there are on the screen now. A lot of SIRs in the set, no IRs, just full arts as well. So it does make just make it feel that little bit more special when you pull something. But it's also why that is the reason why the pull rates are so bad in it, because like I said, there's no illustration res, so your best bet is either a full art, an EX, or an SIR. We come down to the last pack here, Hollow Energy. Obviously not a God pack. Not really expecting anything crazy in this last pack here, just based off what we've already pulled. But I mean, wow, what a successful opening. I mean, like I say, Prismatic, a lot of people tend to stay away from it because of the poor hit rates. But wow, the Jolteon SIR, the first SIR I pulled here on the channel. I mean, I've only posted this will be, I think, my 5th video, so this would only be my 4th chance to have pulled one, because I opened Sword and Shield in one which doesn't have SIRs. But wow, I cannot believe that I have pulled my chase card, my dream card. I need to get something new now. I need to think about something new. I need to wait for the Pokémon company to print some Torterra cards, because my boy is so underloved. But wow, it's just crazy. And I mean, technically with the price of this has covered the cost. I mean, I'm not going to sell it, but it has covered the cost of the 2 booster bundles. But wow, what a successful opening today. We get the Sliggoo, the Gorgeist, and a Mega Pyro EX out of Chaos Rising, and then the Sparkling Crystal, the Lucario EX, and the Jolteon SIR out of Prismatic. Anyway, if you've made it this far, the chance is that you're enjoying the content and you're enjoying the video, so please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, anything just to show me a bit of support and boost me out into the algorithm, just on this journey to try and take this to the next level, and maybe one day hopefully make this my full-time job. We're a long way from that. It's only my 5th video, but any support would be much appreciated. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, I've been Jordymon. Have a good one.